No one was ever named so well as Ray Strong. He was both a phenomenal ray of intellect and strong. No word in the English language described him better than strong. He was, through and through, a beacon of strength. Although his paintings occasionally were about the gentle hills of California, they are, as a rule, full of strength. They tell a tale of wind stirring the wheat, wavering brush, a meandering stream, a gentle valley of oaks, and soft, rolling hills. But always these things come together to record a pulsing, muscular, fulfilled geography that speaks about the reliability of the earth. For a lifetime, it, the earth, was Ray's personal, private model. The gallery acquired a painting of Ray's of a stretch of California coast. The dry brown coloring of the hills was unmistakably California. Was it somewhere just north of Point Conception? Big Sur, with its sharp bluffs leading to the sea? The steep hills north of Stinson Beach? Maybe south of Eureka? We asked everyone who paused at the painting if they knew where it was. Every lead was followed up by our staff searching to find out where Ray had painted. One day a fellow painter and sailor, John Francis, was in the gallery. He thought it was just outside the Golden Gate, just to the north. But when he looked closer, he did not see the expected landmarks and thought better. But he mentioned a national park there. We contacted a fellow art dealer, Mark Hempel, in Portland, Oregon. He had copies of some of Betty Strong's, Ray's wife's, logbooks. He found a listing of a painting the same size, 30 inches by 40 inches, called Fort Cronkhite, painted in the early 1960s. One of our staff, Nathan Vonk, is something of a Google Earth wizard. Within a few minutes, he had lined up the exact location where Ray had placed his easel. The site of Ray's painting, as John Francis had suspected, was on the coast just north of the Golden Gate. The small island in Ray's painting is Bird Rock. Gun batteries have guarded the bay from this headland starting in the late 1800s. During World War II, there were barracks built at Fort Cronkhite for 800 soldiers. Today, the park preserves the fort to demonstrate soldiering life during the war. The gallery contacted the historian for the fort, who researched the little building at the extremity of Bird Rock. From the late 1930s until the early 1960s, this small structure housed a Loran transmitting station. Loran was the GPS of its day. The Loran signal allowed sailors at sea to navigate this part of the ocean and bay safely. According to park historians, the building fell out of use and toppled over in 1965. In 2002, preparing for a gallery exhibit, The Nude in the Art of California, I asked Ray if he ever painted nudes. He responded, "It's all I ever paint." With that, he reached into a drawer and pulled out this gem, and I realized he was right. It was all he ever painted. Ray believed in a basic accuracy in painting. The artist's mantra was to faithfully paint pretty much what was in front of him. The tired old Beacon building was part of a dramatic seascape. Ray would not leave it out because it was there. It is said that all paintings are self-portraits. Perhaps it is Ray, an old-fashioned, reliable beacon, guiding us to what is important in life, asking us to keep an eye on what makes us strong. The earth, his personal, private model.